Qul ya ayyuhal kafirun. Listen up, Mr. Kafir. Like that. Very simple. Qul ya ayyuhal kafirun. La a'budu ma ta'budun. I do not worship what you worship, and you do not worship what I worship, and I will never ever worship what you worship. Lakum dinakum waliya din. And you to your deen, and me to my deen. Meaning no integration, no multiculturalism, no diversity, no tolerance. I got my own deen, you got your own deen. You got your democracy, we got our own Sharia'h. You got your own free mixing, we got our own nikah. You got your own homosexuality, we got our own social system. We got our marriage, we got our own deen. You got your own cheating within the marketplace, your own credit cards. We got our own economic system. We got our own foreign policy. We got our own deen. What did the Quraysh, they respond with it? They said, these people are completely crazy. These people become those strangers, those Ghuraba. And this is exactly what the hadith of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam informed us about then and our reality today. He said, Bada Islamu Ghariban wa Sayudu Ghariban. Kama Bada Fatuba lil Ghuraba. That Islam come as something strange, not something which integrated. Islam has come as something strange, and it will go back as something strange. So Tuba lil Ghuraba. Tuba, the tree in the Jannah for those who are the Ghuraba. The Sahaba, they asked him, Man hum ya Ghuraba? Who are those Ghuraba? Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he said, An-nuza' min al-qaba'il. They are Ghuraba, they are those people who withdraw themselves. An-nuza' has two meanings. Those people who completely withdraw themselves from their own tribes, from their families, from the customs, from the traditions of their own people. And secondly, those people who leave their countries for the sake of Allah to make His word the most high. Abdullah ibn Amr, he reported, he asked, he said, when we were with sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and he said, Tuba lil Ghuraba, he said, who are they? Who are they? Who here wants to follow the footsteps of Rasulullah? Do you want to follow the footsteps of Rasulullah? Do you want to follow the footsteps of the companions of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam? They were the first Ghuraba. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he said, they are the very good people, and they are very few in number compared to the majority. And they are those people who forbid the evil when the people, they start to become corrupted. So those people who withdraw themselves from the corruption, they make bara'ah from the corruption, but they rise up to destroy that corruption and replace it via the haqq. وَقُلْ جَاءَ الْحَقِّ وَدَهَقَ الْبَاطِلِ. The truth it come to smash the falsehood, to smash the batil. That is the deen of Islam. So sallallahu alaihi wasallam, you can understand, he rose up with the sword of Tawheed in his society, with the sword of La ilaha illallah, the Tawheed of not just understanding God the only creator, but God the only commander, God the only legislator, and he carried that in his society. So today, when we find that the sanctity of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is being violated, how is it that we remain silent? Somebody come in the middle of the street to steal your own mobile phone. You tell him you're not going to defend it? You tell him you're not going to defend it? Somebody scratch up your nice £20,000 BMW. You would remain silent? You will never remain silent. So how is it today when somebody, he violates the sanctity of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and we remain silent? We can never remain silent. We are not from the ummah of Gordon Brown. We are not from the ummah of Tony Blair. We are from the ummah of Osama bin Zayd. We are from the ummah of Khalid bin Walid. We are from the ummah of Umar al-Faruq. They are our example. They are our example. When they rose up in their society, what did they do? They did not integrate. They did not isolate. They worked to destroy the God of man and replace it with the God of Allah, the law of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the Sharia'h above their noses. So we need to understand, today in our reality, we are not people who are in need of democracy. Let their democracy, their freedom, their secularism, let it go to hell. It's a false God, it's a false idol for us. We never worship it. We never submit to it. We never obey it. Rather, we understand that we're not people who just want to go around and humiliating the kafir. I'm not trying to propagate that to you, but I'm trying to make you understand that you are not in need of the kafir. The kafir, he's in need of you. The kafir is in need for you to give him the message. This is the responsibility, the amana that you've been given as a responsibility. The deen is an amana, a responsibility for you to convey that message. The ayah said in the Quran, we made you as ummatul wasata, not just middle nation, but as the leading nation, to be witnesses over al-nas, over the whole of mankind. Yeah? And though that is a description of those Ghuraba, that they carry that message. Those Ghuraba, those strangers, if they are the strangers, if they withdraw themselves and they command the good and they forbid the evil, and they order the maruf, which is absent today, the tawheed, the presence of the munkar necessitates that you must order the maruf. The maruf is the tawheed, which is absent as a law and order today, which is why we have so many problems today. Our lands are being occupied. Our sisters are being raped inside Abu Ghraib prison. Did you know that? My sister is being raped. Your sister is being raped. Our brothers are sitting inside Guantanamo Bay. We sit here and we discuss, what are we going to have for iftar? He's going to have chicken, he's going to have lamb, how many dates? 1 or 2. We're fighting and debating and discussing over 8 rak'ah or 20 rak'ah tarawih. What would Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam do in our reality? His tarawih, my dear brothers, would be inside the battlefield, my dear brothers. His tarawih, my dear brothers, would be on the horse going all the way to the White House with the raya of Islam. He would understand that the sanctity of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is being violated. How is it that we remain silent? Those Ghuraba, my dear brothers, they need to rise up today. Those Ghuraba, they never fear the tyrants. Those Ghuraba, those strangers, they never bow their head to the tyrants. Rather, they remove the head of the tyrants. They remove the head of freedom, the head of democracy, the head of secularism, and they replace it with the law of Almighty. Allah al-Hakam al-Adl, in al-Hukmu illa lillah. That should be our call, my dear brothers, when we understand the book of Quran. The book of Quran, it is the book that shook the world. It shook the world. It shook the Roman Empire, the Persian Empire, the Quraysh. 1400 years ago, my dear brothers, we have a responsibility. Allah gonna ask you, Allah gonna question you on Yawm al-Qiyamah. When you witness all of the munkar present, when you witness all of the fahisha, all of the haram, when you witness some man take my attribute and attribute it to himself, what did you do? What did you do? On Yawm al-Qiyamah, our hands, they will speak out against us. Our ears, they will speak out against us as well. Yes, our ears as well. Our ears, that you heard that this man, he was taking my attribute. That this man, he was violating my sanctity, yet you did nothing. Your eyes, it saw it. Your limbs, they witnessed it. Everything, it would testify against you. How is it, my dear brothers, that we become so relaxed and become so relaxed in all of this, where we know we've witnessed all of this munkar and we remain silent? My dear brothers and sisters, if there's anything that you go away with today, understand the book, it shook the world. The Quran, it shook the world. It shook the Quraysh. That book, it needs to shake the world again. But that's not going to happen unless you and me, unless we don't work to make the word of Allah the highest. Meaning the book of Allah, it will shake the world, inshallah, once again. And inshallah, we will work for the sake of Allah. We will sacrifice for the sake of Allah. We will speak for the sake of Allah. And we will make the word of Allah.
And for those Ghuraba, those strangers, the Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, he said, Tuba lil Ghuraba. He said, for them is the Jannah. So that's what we're targeting. Ridwan Allah, implement the Sharia'h, bring the deen of Islam, bring the Khilafah system, implement the deen, ishar ad-deen, conquer the world, and aim for the Shahada. That's the Muslim, ya akhi. It is to call you to join the bandwagon, this caravan heading towards the Jannah, to calling for the deen, to struggle, to die for la ilaha illallah. Nothing more, ya akhi. How many Sahaba in Mecca? Look to one Sahabi, Mus'ab bin Umair. He been known as the one, Mudallal brother. His parents used to, his mother used to look after him so much. Spend all the riches on him. The best clothes, the best itar. He was known as someone of playboy, drinking all night with his friends, poetry, enjoying himself. But when Allah sparked Iman and belief in his own heart, he was willing to give everything for la ilaha illallah. When his mothers heard, he became Muslim. His Iman, his prayer, his salat was done secretly. When the news come public, he became Muslim. His mother, she tied him physically, imprisoned him inside his own house, not to be with the Muslims. He was willing to give up all the benefits of the dunya, all the positions of money, wealth and comfort for la ilaha illallah. He joined the Muslims. He supported the Messenger Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. And in the Battle of Uhud, he been shaheed, been killed. And when they came to cover him with the kafan, they found his kafan, his own burial shroud. When they used to cover his head, his feet appeared. He was too short. And when they covered his feet, his head appeared. Yet before Al-Islam, he was so rich. He was so in luxurious lifestyle, and look to the change in his circumstance. What that mean? I mean, he was willing to sacrifice the whole dunya for the Jannah. I am not promising you easy life. I am not promising you relaxation. I am promising you struggle and difficulties and hard time. But وَبَشِّرِ الصَّابِرِينَ, good news for those who are firm, who are steadfast, who have sabr ala ta'at, mean they are continuous in the ibadah, in the calling for the khilafah, in amr bil ma'roof, commanding good, forbidding evil, in facing the enemy, even as an individual. وَبَشِّرِ الصَّابِرِينَ. Good news for those people. What is it, brother? It is the Jannah. It is the paradise. It is the belief in the ghaib that Allah will give you if you give your life and your time for the deen. Firdaus A'la, Jannat Na'im, Tuba, Dar al-Salam. The paradise, ya akhi. That is the goal. It is to please Allah and in His own mercy and to reach Jannah. People say, ya akhi, all you people do is talk. You cause trouble, speaking out against the government. Ya akhi, we are talking about Jannat al-Firdaus. And you're worried about the government? About Bush or Obama or Cameron? These people are nothing. Thaghut, ya akhi. Just taghi, disobedient to Allah. Will come a time when they will be disciplined by the believers. Will come a time when the deen of Islam, it is in charge. I ask you, where is the Kisra? Where is the Roman Empire? Inside Byzantine, inside Istanbul. Where is the Roman Empire inside Sham? Where is the Persian Empire? Where are all those Thaghut? Where is Fir'aun? The time come, Allah took them and replaced them by the believers. And verily, if we are steadfast in our own time, Allah will replace them with the believers. But it takes sacrifice. But if Allah save you and give you the hidayah to recognize your responsibility, to understand, we are the ummah of Khalid bin Walid, Sayfullah al-Mahlul, the one, he said, Qahir al-Kuffar, brother, the one, the conqueror of the Romans and the Persians. Ya Shibru Khalid, oh, the lion cubs of Khalid, where are you, brothers? That's who you are. That's your history, Yahi. When the Romans met Khalid bin Walid, they said, we heard you call Sayfullah, the sword of Allah. Is it true a sword from heavens come down to you? I mean the haiba of the Muslims, the position in the eyes of the kuffar. They used to believe sword comes from the sky, Yahi. Whereas today, ask yourself how they look to you. If you are the one of nightclub, the one of joke, of cricket and play and games, then ask yourself, where am I from my own predecessors?
ورغم كل ما نراه من فتن وإغراءات وظهور للباطل في كل مكان، فإن الله غالب على أمره، ولكن أكثر الناس لا يعلمون. رغم كل ما نراه من تسارع الناس إلى الشهوات وتكاسل عن الطاعات، فإن من بين أولئك فئة من الناس اختارها الله واصطفاها وحفظها من الفتن لما حفظت أوامر الله. أولئك هم الغرباء، وهم من أردت أن أواسي بكلمات هؤلاء. عن عبد الله بن مسعود رضي الله عنه قال: قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم: إن الإسلام بدأ غريبا وسيعود غريبا كما بدأ، فطوبى للغرباء. قيل: ومن هم؟ اسمع بارك الله فيك. قيل: ومن هم يا رسول الله؟ قال: الذين يصلحون إذا فسد الناس. الذين يصلحون إذا فسد الناس، صححه الألباني رحمه الله. تأمل بارك الله فيك في قوله صلى الله عليه وسلم يصلحون، ولم يقل صالحون، فالصلاح وحده لا يكفي. من أوصافهم أيضا أنهم أهل غيرة ودعوة وإصلاح، وليسوا بيائسين ولا مستسلمين للواقع الفاسد، ولقلتهم في الناس جدا سموا الغرباء. فأهل الإسلام في الناس غرباء، والمؤمنون في أهل الإسلام غرباء، وأهل العلم في المؤمنين غرباء، وأهل السنة الذين يميزونها من الأهواء والبدع في أهل العلم غرباء، والداعون إلى السنة والصابرون على أذى المخالفين أشد هؤلاء غربة، ولكن هؤلاء هم أهل الله حقا، فلا غربة عليهم. لا يظن ظان أن الغرباء في شقاء أو تعافى، بل هم أسعد الناس، كما قال صلى الله عليه وسلم: فطوبى للغرباء. وطوبى من الطيب، قال سبحانه: طوبى لهم وحسن مآب. فهم أسعد الناس في الدنيا وأعلاهم منزلة في الآخرة بعد الأنبياء. فطوبى لهم في الدنيا وطوبى لهم في الآخرة. عن أبي سعيد مرفوعا قال: طوبى شجرة في الجنة مسيرة 100 عام، ثياب أهل الجنة تخرج من أكمامها. اللهم لا تحرمنا خير ما عندك بأسوأ ما عندنا. انظر اليوم وتأمل الحال، انظر اليوم وتأمل الحال. إذا استقام شاب أو فتاة أصبحوا بين أصحاب الماضي غرباء، بل حتى في بيوتهم وبين أهليهم سخرية، افتراء واستهزاء. وما ضر هؤلاء، فإن النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم يقول: طوبى للغرباء. وقال أيضا: إن من ورائكم أيام الصبر للمتمسك فيهن يومئذ بما أنتم عليه أجر 50 منكم. يقول لصحابته: إن من ورائكم أيام الصبر للمتمسك فيهن يومئذ بما أنتم عليه أجر 50 منكم. قال الصحابة: يا نبي الله أو منهم؟ قال: بل منكم. قال: بل منكم. قال الأوزاعي رحمه الله في قوله صلى الله عليه وسلم: بدأ الإسلام غريبا وسيعود غريبا كما بدأ. قال رحمه الله: أما إنه لا يذهب الإسلام ولكن يذهب أهل السنة حتى ما يبقى منهم إلا رجل واحد. قال يونس بن عبيد رحمه الله: ليس شيء أغرب من السنة، والأغرب منها من يعرفها ويتبعها ويطبقها.
وقال ابن رجب رحمه الله: وهؤلاء الغرباء قسمان، أحدهما من يصلح نفسه عند فساد الناس وهذا أدناهم منزلة، والثاني من يصلح ما أفسد الناس وهو أعلى القسمين بل هو أفضلهما. قال الحسن رحمه الله: المؤمن في الدنيا كالغريب لا يدفع من ذلها ولا ينافس في عزها، له شأن وللناس شأن. أما من مظاهر الغربة في زماننا اليوم غربة في العقيدة، فلا يوجد من هو متمسك بعقيدة السلف من جميع جوانبها إلا قليل من الناس. غربة في الالتزام بأحكام الإسلام، قل المصلون فكثر المغنون. والله يقول: اقترب للناس حسابهم وهم في غفلة معرضون. غربة في السلوك والأخلاق الفاضلة، فلا نكاد نرى من يتخلق حقيقة بأخلاق الإسلام في المعاملات وغيرها، فقل القدوات والأسوات. فكيف نستطيع أن نؤثر على غيرنا إذا فقدنا أخلاقنا وقيمنا؟ إنما الأمم الأخلاق ما بقيت، إن هم ذهبت أخلاقهم ذهبوا. غربة في عقيدة الولاء والبراء، حيث ميعت هذه العقيدة عند كثير من الناس، وأصبح الولاء والحب للدنيا ومصالحها، فأصبح أعداء الله أصدقاء. ما كأن الله قال: لا تتخذوا عدوي وعدوكم أولياء، ما كأن الله قال: لا تتخذوا اليهود والنصارى أولياء. أشار شيخ الإسلام رحمه الله إلى معنى لطيف في حديث الغربة فقال: وهو لما بدأ غريبا، أي الإسلام لا يعرف ثم ظهر وعرف، فكذلك يعود حتى لا يعرف ثم يظهر ويعرف. وفي هذا عباد الله رد على من يفهم من أحاديث الغربة أن هذا انحسار للإسلام وعدم الأمل بعودته، وهذا ما يفهمه كثير من اليائسين. وفي كلام شيخ الإسلام السابق رد على هذا الفهم الخاطئ، وذلك أن الإسلام إذا عاد غريبا كما بدأ فإنه بإذن الله سيعود قويا ظاهرا كما حصل ذلك بعد غربة الإسلام الأولى. وهذا الفهم الصحيح هو الذي تشهد له آيات وأحاديث. قال جل في علاه: كتب الله لأغلبن أنا ورسلي إن الله قوي عزيز.
إن تسأل عنا فإنا لا نبالي بالطغاة، نحن جند الله دوما درب